Hi guys, it's Jayson News 42 here. Today, the Canadian forest fires, 1,000 or more acres were burning. 2, over 16,000 people have evacuated. 3, plumes of smoke were so large that wind carried it. 4, so many miles over several U.S. states. So far, no deaths has been reported. So, if any of you live in Williamsville, raise your hand. If you live in Syracuse, raise your hand. If you live in Lancaster, raise your hand. If you live in Amherst or Niagara Falls, raise your hand. If you live in Alberni or Averill Park, raise your hand. If you live in St. Catharines, Ontario, raise your hand. If you live in British Columbia, raise your hand. If you live in Beaverton, Oregon, or Portland, raise your hand. If you live in all of the U.S. states that you haven't gone to, raise your hand. If you live in Port Charlotte or Punta Gorda, raise your hand. We are just keeping you safe because helicopters drop fire everywhere, and that's not okay due to the helicopters. It's their fault for dropping fire everywhere. All right. So all schools in United States or Canada, you cannot go outside to play. Some of you that live in different several states, because Canada has forest fires. There's also one in Port Alberni, British Columbia. People keep saying that there are forest fires in Canada, like my school. Everybody knows that. Because all you need to know, one more thing that's happened to Port Alberni. 1, helicopters drop fire everywhere. 2, it is due to the smoke that was happened before. So, anytime you're not in a safe spot, call firefighters to help you. You can call their number, 911. You have to call 911 if it's an emergency, because 911's important to save people. So, none of the deaths have been reported to the U.S. So, alright, this is Reporting Canada in Williamsville, New York, 14221. I am Jayson Marble, your reporter.